and welcome. Made it to another Sunday. It is Sunday afternoon. We're here with lots of big plans for today. I have cut and prepped over there 2 aprons. Even the ironing board's up. Are we going to actually do some pressing today, or am I going to end the stream when I get to the batch pressing and the top stitching? Who knows? Loki says he knows what time it is, though. Yes? Would you like to say a word for your fans? The concession stand is now open. Who needs treats? Who needs snackies? Do you have anything to say, Loki? Do you have a comment for your fans? Anything? Anything? Little man. Alright. I guess it's time for snackies. Welcome to the circus. I am your host, Phoenix Electra. Here we have Loki, the fluffiest, handsome, and down here we have Paws of the Little Man. My favorite is in the other room. Oh, you say snacks. You want snacks? You want snacks? Hello, Jess. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a pleasant weekend. Ow, that's my finger. That's my finger. I just want to kill him before your fruit behind me. Alright, Loki, I have to go put some snacks in for your fruit bowl. Alright, because you're such a good boy. Let me get for your fruit first, your snacky. Those are not your snacks. Get out. Ow! Alright. Oh, hey, Loki. Oh, man. Hey, thank you. Oh, man. Ow. We are so excited. Oh, wonderful weekend. I hope you had a great one, too. Yes, it was pretty good. Pretty good. I went through that sewing manual yesterday. That's sure. Oh man, those old-fashioned manuals sure know how to make you feel something. Hey Nate, do you want any more snackies? You done? Done, Loki? You're finally off. He spent the last 45 minutes laying on the apron pieces, so that was fun. Okay. We're done. Snack time's over. We've got stitching to do. Oh, but I also finished those pillows off the list, and today is aprons. Got 2 cut. I should move the pieces before Loki sits. Okay. We're back. So, let's see here. Here is the top for one apron that is got this. I guess I could have gone the top. Oh, your cat's asleep on my projects. You just made ready. The good thing we're going to bag line these and they're inside out, so where he was sleeping. Oh, right. Here's the bottom for this apron, and going to sew in the straps, which are this cute gray ribbon, from the inside, so we can just pull them out later. I know, this one's going to be super cute. And then I've got, so we'll do the straps. It's going to have little ribbons at the side, and then you tie it in the back, kind of a pinafore style. And, okay, so there's all the pieces for that one. Next is going to have these neckties. It'll have waist ties, and then This one also has that same white, so we can either have this flower side or plain. I am foregoing pockets. I'd sketched in all the aprons I made last year had pockets, but I never used them. So I decided I'm not going to bother. I know these are for gifts and maybe they'll want pockets. Well, but whatever. I'm not making them. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, right. And I cut off, it was like tape gluey stuff on some of this ribbon. So we just capped that off because we think so nicer than crappy stuff. We'll leave that for trash things. So let me, should we zoom on in closer to the sewing machine? Let's just get stuck in because this year being overambitious, so we'll see. Let's work on 2 aprons. Alright, so these straps, so I'm just going to sew tubes, we'll clip and turn and press, but I don't have the iron on because, right, Jess? You never use pockets either. Yep, I'm going to skip it. I made them and then I realized, like, I don't use them, so why take the time? I guess I'm going to be good and put a couple of some pins in, even though I know I could just stitch it, but I'll be extra careful and good in our practices. And this is not for me, so we take a little bit more time. And I just tried to throw the pin into my sweater. That was not fun. Oh, am I kidding? I'm not really going to pin all these pieces. So these are going to be the waist straps, so we'll sew all the straps and then, yeah, we're just going to batch a whole bunch of stuff, get all the sewing done, do a whole bunch of pressing all at once, and then do a whole bunch more sewing. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So that's what we're doing. I've got some fizzy mate tea. Oh, mate, it just tastes like grass. I know, it. Everything feels worse. Oh, all right, let's get sewing. Right. Why are we being difficult already? We reset everything. We reset the tension. What's wrong with the bobbin? Alright, well, there's nothing like starting off with all the funny business. Get it out of the way early. Unless we're going to have one of those. We're doing something for somebody else, so we're going to have all the problems the whole time. Nothing's going to go easy. Let's not do that, please, and thank you. Jess, I'm sewing too. I'm making a baby quilt for my pastor's son. I have to have it completed by one day. Ooh, yeah, there's nothing like sewing on a deadline. Kind of like it and don't like it all at the same time. Oh, dinosaurs, adorable. Good choice. At least for little baby stuff, it doesn't have to be huge. That seems like a more meaningful, manageable size. Wow. All right. No, we're gonna regret wearing our fluffy Muppet sweater. Maybe, but we haven't worn it in a while. The first sweater I ever made for myself. Actually, the first sweater I ever made. Alright, let's do better. Okay, that's better. Oh, you're behind me. Oh, there you are, little guy. You know, I completely forgot how I was gonna do the one apron. Ugh, I'm trying to overcomplicate it. You know what? Just make it more simple than last time. It's an apron. It's gonna get washed. Doesn't need doodads. Don't overthink it. Got enough projects coming up where you can overthink and go over the top. This does need to be done. And we need to get it in the mail post haste. Oh, right, that's the thing. I need to sew all the straps, turn them, press them, top stitch. Then I can slip them in between the other pieces. Hey, Butterfly, welcome. Happy New Year, everybody. I don't know if I said that yesterday, but I hope everything is starting well. No crazies. Well, there's been enough crazy, but let's enjoy just sewing some beautiful straight lines. What are you? Oh, man. Don't lose your voice, kids. I was gonna settle these pieces just on the ironing board, but been commandeered. Maybe we're just gonna finger press these straps. We'll see what happens. Pins, who needed them? Who needs them? We'll just finger press everything. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're getting some more sunlight finally, but fortunately today's overcast and gray. Just has one of those days. It happens. It almost feels like spring-like already, even though I keep seeing it's supposed to be down in like the 30s or 20s. Winter's not really over yet, but it almost may as well be. Don't be sleepy, we've got stitching to do. Yeah, so I finished those pillowcases. I found the, I need to back stitch, the blue stretch velour finished, the blue scuba skirt, because I inlaid that in, or stitched that in so the other day, so that's another thing completed off the list from last year. This is the first two off the list because I said 25, but I knew that each one of these aprons was going to be one of them. So we're down to 23 things once we get these done. And next is going to be another the next two because I'm going to batch sew. But that's for this week's projects to be done and tomorrow self to prepare for. And if we need a break, then we can sew parallel lines on our, working on our Satan stitch. I mean satin. Oh, Jess, we are going to have our first good snowfall on Friday. It's just misery and cold here. Oh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, it's definitely not 40s and 50s in the daytime, and somewhere there in the 20s and 30s in the nighttime. It all depends. But we've got snow on the hilltops, which is almost more important because that's water for the summer. It's been raining pretty good, but now it's just nothing for a couple days. That's Well, I guess I could sit up straight and not be catching flies. Alright, tool strap almost done. And we'll do the white ones. These are for the waistband of the other skirt. We're making aprons, kids. We're not making skirts. Oh, Butterfly says it's cold in Texas. It's supposed to be 19 tonight. Holy crow, that's colder than I have. Yikes. Oh, we like it often to complain about it, right? But that's darn cold. People, if they're, you need the reminder down there to put your faucets to dripping, or make sure your stuff, so you're open the cupboard doors around your kitchen sink to make sure it doesn't get too cold in there. Frozen pipes are no fun. No fun. Oh, Butterfly asked Jess about her in the severe winter storm path. It sounds like possibly if she's expecting snow this weekend too. Oh no, never been to Texas, but I understand about the heat and humidity. Humidity I don't like. Heat, take a little bit better because it gets triple digits here regularly. Never been to Texas. But I'm so glad Mummers liked her art quilt. She said that she liked the little quails a lot, which was fun. I have fun doing those, using that little bit of the golden silk from the stash. Oh no, you're not. You won't even see the storm. Right. No storms here right now. Oh no, that's not true. It keeps snowing in the passes and in the Moffins. The mountains proper. Wow. Words, who needs them? Alright, let me just shush my face and sew a couple of straight lines for a second. Stitching slightly less too. I must have cut everything at the bias and not paid attention to the grain on any of these fabrics either, so that's, yeah, maybe. Who needs a straight grain on a neat for anything? So, hey Killer, welcome. Ooh, you say it's cold there too. I don't like it, but I need good long freezes to kill the ticks, so I don't mind it. Yes. Well, that's the thing here the past couple of years. It's not been frozen enough consistently in the nighttime for the fleas and ticks to die off. So it's kind of a perpetual problem. Just not my favorite. 3 straps done. My last strap. This one, the other one has got the ribbon, so there is no straps. I guess I should have. Well, you actually, you know what? So those ones first. And then I'll make it even more reasons to have to turn the which is not there yet. Also because of Loki. I don't like cats being too close to the irons. Don't trust them. Not one bit. I know, I just, got up. I had stuff moved up the gajillions things around, and I had a whole list of stuff that I don't feel like complaining today. And I'm just so happy. Two happy aprons. I forgot that I changed some of the setting yesterday. Just leave it shorter. Yeah. Yes. Well, sometimes every once in a while I guess like hot chocolate and fireplaces and stoves, but I started cleaning out the car. I know the weeks and weeks of the slush. Ugh, over it. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Four steps. Oh. Okay, so that's for this one. Turn out the yeah. And then let's see here. What was I? Alright. I'm gonna slip in the on the top, pin them in place, hang them so they're in the center of the box, so turn it out the right way, do the little loops on the lower one, and do a narrow roll 10, so we can just slip the top into and call it good. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. What are you thinking? Do we need a cutie break already? Come on. Do we need another cat break? Okay, thanks for stopping by. Okay, I forgot. Is this the inside or the outside, or does it matter? Oh, there's a cat here. Let's call that one the inside. Alright. Welcome everybody. Yay. I mean, I don't know if I'm excited or terrified or just gonna happen anyway. So why stew over it? To get this edited kind of evenly. We're just going to be very careful so as not to catch the whole rest. Actually, no, Let's do something smart. These tails are super long, and I'm afraid that they're going to get caught up or stuck somewhere. So we're going to roll them up, safety pin them, so that we know where they are. Every once in a while, good thoughts are had. Or, cut my fingers, please. Now, I guess I could have done this earlier, but I didn't think to do it till just now. I really never. Okay, it's a good thing I don't need to iron yet. Okay, goofy. He was outside, and then I had to take this giant stick off his fluff. Because he always tracks something is always getting stuck in his long fur. Because the fluff. Do you need to be this loud? Wait. Okay, that's fine. Can't tell if I'm adding twists or untwisting it, which is not helpful. There we go. Good job, Phoenix. You can roll things. Talented. No participation trophies around here, kids. Show up and either you can do it or you can't. Okay, one strap successfully rolled, and then I'm going to just take a big safety pin, attach the whole thing. Can I do that? Yes, brilliant. So we just wound it all up so I know where it is and it's not going to get lost and or in my way. I'm going to be smart from the last time. We'll roll up this one before we pin it. Then we won't have to unwind it later. Oh. Super. Alright. So we are sewing with thread. Oh, why am I getting all excited? It's only been half an hour. There's still time for a multitude. That's good. Get these out in the post. And this ribbon is, we have a right side and a wrong side, so that is helpful. One less thing to have to stew over. Alright, are we all wound up? Good. I got it. We just finger folded it in here. We'll hold the innermost where the opposite one is. I'm just gonna pin it back. Alright. I feel like these aprons are, we're going to put them together more quickly and more straightforwardly than our last couple of iron. Iron's a lot. Iron. Why do I have iron on the brain? Because it's sitting here and I'm like, oh, I've got so much ironing to do on this project. Aprons. Where's the apron? Oh, come on. Sweet. All right. And we're gonna do just 3 out of the 4 sides of this one, because at the bottom piece is just gonna get caught inside the skirt section. Yeah, I'm not regretting that. Cats. Just out of everything in his pockets, person. That's why I carry a bag. Much easier. Work. Now then we'll get back to that. There's a few errand projects from last year. I'm down 3 from the 7 I started off with, so that's pretty good. Oh, come on, just. Oh, I should just start now. What's your other next? You know, if we get done early and or I need a break from this, let's play a little with that new water soluble stabilizer. Of course, I'll put the things on that side. Oh, I'm just gonna move this way. You know what? Oh, after we get the straps. Just your third direction. Yeah, so these straps are extra long. And there's going to be 2 little straps at the top, the back of the skirt section where you slip them in so that you can tie it. It's like slightly, more slightly embellished with the ribbon ties versus the fabric ties. Don't have that strong white cotton canvas layer on the opposite. It'll be durable and washable. This one I did from is the same floral bordered print, so I like that. Matching apron, coordinated aprons. As I was getting things collected for this project, I was getting very excited for everything was going to be leaving my stuff, making fabric that wasn't going to be in my house and my collection anymore. and I'm super excited for its next destination. Start the kids. Yeah, I think next going to do up the narrow rolled hem on the tip of the skirts for this apron. Um, right, bag line that one. Then we're really gonna have to turn the iron on. Well, things go relatively quickly if I don't overthink and over embellish them. Who would have thought? Not everybody wants or needs everything to be sparkly and over the top. It sure is fun. Right. This section. Okay, Lily, but you're kind of being a huge. I know, actually, you know what? You're only going to be there for another hour. Okay. Here's one of the good times. First one in doubt, look on the floor first. There's the errant piece. What's on next? Oh, right. Two sunflower earrings, two yellow gold hem. Stitched into the bottom side there. So I'm just going to stitch along the top of this other one, and then the border will be closer to the floor. And change our feet. Hey, microphone. Who said I need you to? Hey, creepy cookies. Hey, creepy cookies. How long have you been eating out there? Yeah, that one. Okay. Microphone, you kind of startled me there. I really didn't need you to make those noises like that. Yeah, nothing fancy on these aprons. These are just gonna be sturdy workhorses. Coming all through there. I remember how to use my narrow rolled hem foot. Yes. I always get nervous that first couple stitches. I'm like, is everything working right? Yeah, today we're just trying to be careful and do a good job. I mean, not that's not what we're always trying to do, but it's gotten better. And there's no reason to be not careful. I just sometimes don't care about when I make things for myself, which is not the right answer usually. And then stress when I make things for other people. I gotta be able to do that somehow. But I moved, oh my gosh, we moved so much stuff around. Why you go reorganize, move things around, and everything just looks like a disaster in the meantime? Like, does it ever get done? Will I ever be satisfied? I mean, probably not, but. Alright, that's the answer then. The answer is I'm never satisfied. And at least now I can acknowledge it. Okay. Pretty not the worst we've ever done. Should I just bring you in closer? One rolled hem did. Oh, did I? Did I do it on the inside out? But it's fine. Okay. Just do what you're supposed to get on rolled in your little sauce. Now, I think we have a rolled hem foot from my more modern machines from 20 years ago. And I wonder if it works as good, better, or worse than the old narrow rolled hem foot. I should try. Well, actually, I should see if I have one. If we do, then we'll try. If I don't have one, I'm not going to buy one to complete that experiment. Because I like this one. I don't need stuff I do not enjoy. Also, when I was moving stuff around, I was like, oh, we got that tambour embroidery tools. We have not delved into that. We should. Let's get that article done. Maybe in my morning stitching time, do a little sampler just to get comfortable before we plan something quickly move over the top with it because we'll do that too. Just not ready for that one yet. I also need to make sure we gotta oil something. We got the squeaks over here. Like when this machine first came home and it sounded like the oil was just so stuck around the treadle belt. Ugh. I had the worst squeak for a while. Unfortunately, that has not come back, which is great because I ran out of bobbin thread and I didn't hear it because I was yammering. Oh, Jesus. I ran out I was like, oh, we're almost at the very end. No, you're not, because you ran out of bobbin thread way a long time ago. If you weren't Holly prattles a lot, you would have heard it. Oops. Load this. Oh, okay. I double checked it. I don't know how sometimes, like, by luck, I got the bobbin in the right spot that things sewed for me, but like, oh, there's another step you do that you've not been consistently doing. I bet your projects would turn out way better if you did that one thing. Who could have imagined it would have worked so good? Sometimes I really do just need to look at the manuals. What's up, little dude? What are you doing, troublemaker? You know, the camera's like I've got eyes in the back of my head. I can see what you're all are doing back there. I see you. You know, we really are almost at the end of the rolls. Just a little bit to mix it up. But this way, when you go to slot the bib section on, I can just do one straight stitch across the whole thing and not have this weird pressing and unfinished stitches at the top. They're all finished already. Okay, that section is done. We can next sew this front in the ribbon tie. So I'm just going to fold loop in half, take the open ends and set them about an inch down from the top of the little hemband. I'm going to move them so I see the ends so I know that we are extra caught in there. Get the other one on. And repeat. let's go through three sides of a. Oh no, let's change press repeat kids. Once we're done with all the bag lining, eventually we're gonna have to actually use the iron today. I think we've done so much stitching. I think we're really gonna get these just about done. Who knew we could almost finish 2 projects in one day? And all I did before this morning to get ready for today, I wrote out my list, planned it twice, made sure everything was not naughty and nice. Figured out what fabrics I was going to use yesterday, and then just cut and prepped everything else this morning for the show. It takes me months to finish. Just sometimes it takes 6 or longer. I'm looking at you, flower cloak. Well, that's right. I know it's a little funny. We did not look for any straight greens when we cut it. Okay, next. Next we're yawning. Stop it. Loki, I'm actually gonna need to iron soon. Oh my gosh, you haven't even been sewing for a whole hour. You're doing pretty good. I was like trying to see how to do this as quickly as possible, but and then my head thought all of our projects needed to take forever. We need to do better this year about taking pictures of our finished objects so that at the end of the year we've got a better photo reel. I know, maybe that last snowflake or something. Oh, probably not. I don't feel like working on that one right now. I wonder how many hours it's going to take me before we sew nice parallel straight lines for the satin stitch so that we don't look incompetent. It's like a mere apprentice. Is it really going to take me 10,000 hours? Bye, Jen. Jess, why did I want to call you Jen? Oh, you've got to go finish dinner and then you need to relax. Chloe's back in session tomorrow. Awesome. Well, you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the Day back after holidays. Hopefully the kiddos don't all make you sick. Hey, horror! Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been having a great Sunday. We're sewing aprons. And actually, I think I'm gonna have to kick Loki off the ironing board. Turn that iron on. Thank you, I made it. The very first sweater I ever knitted for myself. Yeah, me too. It's mohair and fluff and everything nice. Like, oh, I got all these. A lot of things I've made for myself. And I go in seasons about wearing it and not wearing it, but today was blue fluffy mohair day. Okay, I kind of actually really need to turn the iron on, or we've got to finger press these ties. And we're gonna flip it, press it, attach the top. Can't attach the top until we flip and press. I guess we could clip corners real fast here. That's going to have to get done anyway. Hey, little dude. What you doing down there? Need a kitty break. Come here. We've almost finished our sewing done too quickly. I need a break. What do you say, little dude? Did you have fun running around outside? Yeah? You ran around a lot? Okay, just be nice over there. Oh no. We just watched the. Oh, you're not gonna harass your brother? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Unless I could do a whole bunch more. It's gonna be on the inside. I'm just gonna trim the corners. We're gonna just top stitch over it. I want it to be nice and secured in there. Try to trim what I need to. Okay, so that's ready. I just need to press it. 4 straps for the other one. Off my tea. Let's see here. Trim them back. So top stitch the straps too, just to make them reinforced and nice. I guess I could. Alright, let's stand up for a second because if we sit the whole time, we're going to be uncomfortable. I know, and we're so short that regardless of if we're sitting or standing, our head almost still fits in the frame. Oh, good. Yes, me too. There's. Since I've been an adult and had cats, I don't know how to be without them. They're troublemakers, but they're worth it. Scraps for the scrap tub. Alright, I won't turn them yet because I should be good and press them. Oh no, I'm going to turn them and then press. Alright, just Phoenix. Do you know what you're doing today? Oh, they're especially great when it is cold. Yes, they do like to snuggle and keep warm. That is some of the best. It's nothing like waking up being pinned down by a cat sleeping on your chest. My favorite. So both ends of this closed. No, I did leave an open end. Alright, two more to cut. Now I'm glad that we've got eggs against at the shopping stores, the grocery stores. Alright, I should be careful. We're not going to turn through anything errantly. We're too close to the end. You know what? I'm not going to turn that one too close because some of those stitches are too close to the edge. We're just going to turn it. Yeah, fine. Okay. You turn the corners and turn it down. You can turn. Let me grab a knitting needle. I got one before and just so we can, I can hold it and push the edge through. I don't have any of those fancy loop turner tools. Never used them. Don't have them. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Don't do that. Okay. With the edge. And just slide it on down. Try to smoosh out the corners nicely. Oh, let's finger press so that we can just get these done. Now you can tell I really don't want to have to press the straps. I'm going to press everything once I turn it, the big pieces. I just don't want to have to press them. I don't want to press the straps. But no, I'm never turning the iron on while Loki's sleeping. Alright, one strap turned, 3 more to go. And from the last time, it seems like it's easier, at least with this 1.5 inch, 3-inch strip. I can press my thumb in a little bit to get the loop started, and shove the knitting needle in. Wait till it pops up to the other side. And then don't poke through the fabric. Okay, unsheath the knitting needle. Made it. Push out the corners. Trying to make it look a little bit nice first. Why, Phoenix, why are you putting up such a fuss about ironing these? It's fine. because I can't. How much of the other stitch? No, I need to iron. I'm just here and installing. I'm gonna have to kick Loki off the ironing board. Loki, I'm gonna turn the iron on. Last strap to be turned. Well, it's a little bit stiffer, but we're almost all good. Alright, we have 4 straps stitched, buttoned and turned, another one ready to be ironed and top stitched, and call it done. Top stitch straps pin in place, stitch together, turn, press, top stitch. Mostly at the ironing section. Just gonna do a super short show because we basically, I say basically done, but we actually really are. Alright, I did what I'm going to set out to do for today because I'm going to get this project done tonight. I just need to wait to get to the iron because Loki's there. I don't have anything else really prepped, and I don't feel like yammering for no good reason. So, while we're having a lull, thanks to everybody who's been here. It's been great, short and sweet, but we'll be back on Sunday at 11 and Saturday at 3:30. Have fun, Kilroy. Stay warm. Stay out of the snow. All right, till next week, kids. All right, bye. You're all been awesome. Bye.